In this video, I'm going to explain to you why 95% of all dropshippers don't make money. So at this point, because I had so much contact with beginners and helped them to get to advanced level in dropshipping, I know what the main problems are. And I've seen it over and over again that beginners do so many things wrong. I've covered a lot of problems they do in other videos as well, but this is specifically going to be answering the question of why almost nobody makes money in dropshipping. So the number one reason is people not knowing what the best criteria are for a winning product. They don't know how to select a good product from a bad one. They don't know how to separate those. So they think a winning product has to be problem solving, has to have the wow effect, has to have a lot of AliExpress orders, and that's it. And you also have to actually personally like it, okay? So if those four criteria are in place, it's probably a winner. Well, guess what? No wonder it's not gonna work. No wonder you're not going to be profitable if you only have those criteria in place. If you select products, there's so much more to the selection of a good product because it's by far the most important part in dropshipping. If you have a really good product and a not so good ad and a not so good product page, it can still succeed. But if you have an amazing product page, a 10 out of 10 product page, a really good ad, but a horrible product, it's probably not going to work. The ad can also make a strong impact. However, the product is the thing which makes or breaks your store. Okay? So that's number one. So number two is the creatives. Most people don't know what a good creative is, and they even try to film it themselves, but they just don't understand how good creatives are structured. So they either pay some kind of Fiverr guys to make videos for them, or do them by themselves and make a really, really bad job. When in reality, you can make your life way much easier and just look at competition and emulate what they're doing. Don't steal the things they do. However, you have to copy the style. You have to copy the way they perform because it already works for them. Okay? That's number one. You have to always look at your competition, and that's your best teacher. Whenever you have a good product, you have to look at everybody else who's selling it right now, and then you're gonna learn from them because they know better than you, and they in fact know better than everybody else on this planet because they've already did it and it worked for them. Also, the other reason why people are making really bad creatives is that they make creatives which are way too salesy. You can tell from a mile away that there's just a regular sales ad and it's not gonna perform well if it looks like that. So you have to make ads which don't even look like ads, and so people stop scrolling. So I have another video covering that. You can check it out somewhere here on the screen. So the third reason why people are not profitable with their dropshipping stores is that they quit too early. I've seen so many people quit dropshipping after they test 1, 2, 3 products and they didn't work, and they just leave it. When in reality, if you test 3 products, and the fourth one would be a winner and you didn't test it, then you're not going to make all the money back. However, if you test the fourth product, in a matter of 1 or 2 weeks, you're going to make all the losses back and start making really good profits. But that's only possible if you have the right strategy and also if you stick to it. So you have to keep going and commit to the strategy no matter what, not change things, just keep pushing through because it's normal to test a couple of products which are going to fail, some are going to work, some are going to not work. It's normal, okay? So also a big problem here is that in this dropshipping community, a lot of people give you false hope. And the expectations are, okay, I test one product and it's going to work. When in reality, that's not manageable. And if you test a bunch of products, you're going to see nobody has a 100% success rate. You can get a winner in the first go, and a lot of people in the program have that. However, that's not something you should expect. It can happen, but you shouldn't expect it. And the last reason is kind of split into 2 parts. One part is people who are not willing to invest into information. So basically, they're not willing to invest into a mentoring, they're not willing to invest into a coach. They think that they know everything better by themselves and they can get everything for free on YouTube. Let me tell you one thing. When I started out, I sucked. I sucked in dropshipping a lot. And I tested a bunch of things, watched a bunch of YouTube videos, bought a couple of video courses, nothing helped me. At some point, I got a coach and that changed everything. In a matter of 3 months, I got my store to around 70K in 1 month, and only because I stick to one strategy, which at some point worked. However, I wouldn't be able to do that by myself. And maybe I would, but much, much later, okay? So that's one part. The other part is that a lot of coaches are horrible. They're really, really bad, and you just follow one strategy, which is a bad strategy. So make sure that the person you're following is legit. 100% you have to be confident in their ability to do dropshipping and their ability to coach, because there's also two very, very different things. One person can do dropshipping extremely well, but they cannot explain anything. So either they have one or two products which just got lucky and they tell you to do the same thing, but it was just luck and it's not going to work for you, or they suck at explaining things and they're really, really bad at that as well. So you have to find a person who's good at dropshipping and also good at teaching dropshipping, because that's completely two separate things. Okay, so I think that makes it clear why so many people are not profitable in dropshipping. And I am very, very curious in what your biggest sticking point is. What is the obstacle between you and actually getting to at least 10K profit per month with dropshipping? Write it in the comments, and I'm glad to hear about those sticking points and maybe actually also help you out with just answers. So yeah, hopefully you liked the video, subscribe, like the video, and see you in the next one. Take care.